Welcome to Smith Mountain Lake. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 market updates. The numbers for December are in, and number one is that the market stats were all up. So average sales prices, the number of days on the market were also up, and as far as new listings and number sold. Number two, condos and townhomes were down. So that skewed our overall numbers in that there was some variables in the condo and townhome markets. So average price ticked down from the 600s to the 500s on those, but we hope that will recover here soon. So number three, the 2025 projections for average home prices by the 9 leading agencies are expected to increase this year. So you've got 9 companies, including multiple banks, Fannie Mae, Zillows, or Redfins. They're all saying and predicting that nationwide home prices will increase about 3.2% is the projection. Now this past year it was about 5.5%, but if you keep adding those increasing prices every year, you're building your equity. Mortgage rates have remained high. So as we had all hoped, rates would be down by now, but in fact last week they increased a little bit more. So they are tied to the pesky inflation and the 10-year T-bill. So unfortunately they have remained high. Next though, we hope for this coming year, the projection is for 2025, mortgage rates should tick down slowly throughout the year, not as many adjustments as we'd hoped, but by 2026, experts are saying we should be below that 6% mark. Next, Smith Mountain Lake is a resilient real estate market. So we do not always follow the national trends. Our lake lifestyle is so desirable and everyone wants to come here. So we project and expect all of the numbers are showing that our lake market should be very strong this year. Next, we want to talk about days on the market. We have projections that the days on the market are 2.5 months of inventory. So that really means that it is still a seller's market. Those numbers have to be at 5 to 6 months of inventory before it flips to a buyer's market. So it's still a great time to sell. Number 8, buyers are prioritizing waterfront property. So obviously homes that are on the water, like this one, are going to sell for more money, but they also get the most attention. If you are a buyer, I would say that it is best not to try to time the market, but to have time in the market. So what I mean by that is if you start and jump in and buy a home, you're going to start having that time in the market to build your equity rather than waiting and timing for spring. Number 9, sellers are prime for selling at this point of the year. What I mean by that is that in the winter you've got less competition and you can capitalize on these high values. Homes that are waterfront, that are priced correctly and presented correctly, sell within days. The last few that I've had, 3 in the last 45 days, have sold within days of going on the market. And lastly, free equity reports are available. I'd be happy to talk with you about your home's value and give you a market valuation so that you know what your equity is. So that wraps up our 10 points here. Stay tuned for more updates from Smith Mountain Lake.